And good afternoon. This is the Elliott Wave Daily Update for the NASDAQ 100, being recorded on Wednesday, August the 13th at 1:45 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Market actually was all on schedule and did look pretty good, ran up. The NASDAQ got above 24,000 and then just kind of like died on the vine and came down. And I thought, oh, okay, we're going to start which ended up being a smaller fourth wave, but then it just did not do anything after that. Very tight until the end of the day. So it's presenting a more difficult picture right now. So I want to go over this count, and then I'm going to give you the alternate. And the alternate definitely could be enforced, and it all will depend on how the market and what those numbers are tomorrow, the economic data, and that's going to be initial jobless claims and PPI. So how those are what they are, and then how the market interprets or accepts or rejects those levels are going to be important to this particular count. Now, so the way I've got it coming in, there's one, there's two, and then we had one, two, three, four. Now I had put the three there, but upon taking a look at it and also just really taking it down and giving it a good hard look with the line chart, you're going to see that it's one, two, and then one, two, and then one, two, three, four, five, three. And so it counts out better. In fact, it counts out better even when I put it on the bar chart. You know, there's two, one, two, three, four, five, three, and then A, B, C, possibly for the four. So the four is likely not done yet. And we continue to kind of walk the market down as we get ready to close after for the extra hour that the market gets. So again, how do we want to take a look at this? I think leaving it like this is one way, and we maybe come back down below, put a new low below the 23,886 that we saw today, and then that would put in a C wave down possibly. But these are the markers, so it can't like it's going to be this big ABC down and come in and take out. Well, it can't actually take out this one. So in any case, that's down pretty far, but it could be a larger four. And then we race back up again to put in this three, come down again, go back up again. So it's like putting in a five, coming back down, and then finishes this third, and then putting in another fourth wave, and then putting in another fifth wave. And when my expectation is that we may get to 29 to 24,260 or 230 to 270 to finish the whole minuet wave B. So that would suggest we got to get one, two, this should be three, this should be four, and we also have left us the five. Now, in order to achieve that, there is a possibility that we turn around and we revise this as this number comes down. So this degree, one, two, and then this is one, two, three, four, five, three, four. I could actually put it there. I could actually put the four there. It does not overlap wave one. Even if it does, it's very slight. And I can put it down on this, and it does work. I purposely put it around because I thought, oh, it also counts as a clean five. But it could be one, two, three, four, five, three, four, one, two, one, two, three, four, five, three, four, and we got the last five to finish the fifth wave. So that's my alternate. Now, I'm not showing it because I'm going to leave it the way it is, depending on how the market interprets or just takes these numbers that are coming out tomorrow. Again, if they don't like it, then I think that it would be the alternate. But if it is well received and we just keep this blast going through Friday, through Friday. Then comes back up, put the 3, comes back down, goes back up for the 5 between tomorrow and Friday. I think Friday is an expiration. Friday can be a very crazy day. Friday also, um, Trump and Putin are meeting in Alaska. So and we got stuff yet to kind of determine and yet to kind of to deal with. And plus, there's just a lot of stuff that could come out of that. So again, those are the two that I'm using. But right now, I'm leaving this as is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, looking for a 5 to put in this 3. So it just needs to get above, and I think it can get up here to the first level, 1.236, which is 24,110 to 24,125. So I'm going to say 15 to 25, 24,115 to 24,125. That's our first cluster of resistance, and that could complete this third wave. Or if this number comes out, maybe we get up there overnight, come back down and go up here for the number. I don't know. But again, a solid push up here. I think this level should hold if indeed this is the minuet B wave. As I've discussed before, the other outside alternate to the whole pattern here is ABC 1, 2, ABC 3, do a 4, and then a 5, and that finishes the other side of this. That this would turn into 4, and we'd be in minute wave 5. And minute wave 5 would then be getting ready to complete. So, couple alternates, that's what we're working with, and we'll see how this all comes in. Markets are, at least coming on the daily chart, they're not as, look at the relative strength as we just continue to plow higher, just is not catching up. Now, moving average wise, we're still in alignment to go up. The slope has slowed just a little bit, but it's still all pointing higher there. Spot gamma levels today in the Qs. And the Qs, the market, let's just go over and take a quick look. QQQ got up to 5. It opened at 582, got up to 583. And 580 was the call wall. Call wall got broken, and then it came back, and it fell back through it, and then it continued to go lower, and again, closing out the day at 574. No, excuse me, 579. Wow. All right. So that didn't. So at 579, it's sitting on top of the volatility trigger. And I think it did actually come down below it. Let me just, again, kind of double check. It came to 578.94, so barely came down, took a look at it, and then popped back above it. Didn't want to go through it just yet. But we'll see where this all ends up tomorrow. Because we have 580 call wall, which took out, but still probably has remnants there, which large gamma 1 and the call wall. 579 is the volatility trigger. We'll see where that readjusts. If it does stay at the same place, it could trigger again, and this time go through it. But that would be after going up. So again, and as I've discussed, I think a lot just depends on how these numbers are going to come out tomorrow and what the play is going to be. And because again, what I'm looking for is the start of a pretty strong and quick traveling down and getting below this A wave, which was just August 1st. So we get down there and finish this. We get up and finish this B wave, come all the way down and finish this C wave. It just opens the door for the market to then rally back in that minute wave 5. And then up to again to new all-time highs beyond these, I would imagine, and then on up to finish not only the minute wave 5, but the minor wave 5, the intermediate wave 5, and the primary wave 3. So again, all the markets, that's what I'm looking for, and various degrees, but I'm looking for to finish, larger third waves up here. And then we go through a more sustained corrective phase. But right now, I'm going to bring it back down to the hourly. And this is what we got. So straight out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, there's wave one of this structure. So it can't come down and take that out. It's not even being threatened. So if we come down, we can have an additional leg down, and that could bring it to 50. Our next level is 23,838. And that's a 50% retracement. Under the alternate, right? The way this one would be here, this two would be here, a three here, a four there, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're only looking for that 5 to complete this minuet B wave. We're going to see real quick which one comes through and what comes next. And I think that's what the market was kind of saying today. They didn't know either. So everything is just on hold. We did see, again, a lot of capital being pushed into Apple, a lot of capital being transferred around. I mean, for most of the day, NVIDIA was down. So I don't know if it was just gamma adjustments or what was going on there. But we saw Meta come down. We saw Microsoft come down after really putting in stellar rallies. So, and Tesla up early, down for most of the balance of the day. So really, this whole thing, and get this, AMD. So NVIDIA down, AMD up almost 10. So AMD hit an all-time new high this morning. So that's really what controlled the market today was Apple, AMD, and Amazon. Pretty much that's what the story was. All right, so now we're going over the Qs. We're going over to the NDX. Not really worried about these spot gamma levels, although we have 24,000, 24,110. Didn't get close. We did break it, but we broke, I think we broke 24,000. Yeah. Oh, we did. So it got up to 24,068. But next up would have been 24,110, and that's a large gamma 1. So imagine that might still be there. And that's kind of up in here. But that's really it. And so I'm going to leave all this just the way it is. We're going to see what these numbers do. And at least by tomorrow, though, I'll have overnight to add to this picture. And maybe that'll give us some clarity as to what's going on. I will try to have it out before the 8:30 numbers come out. If not, then it'll include the numbers. All right. That's going to be it for today. Our next update will be tomorrow morning.